Hey everybody, welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday, September 12th. Hope you guys have some great upcoming plans for the weekend here. We do got a bit of economic news release over here today. We're going to start with the retail sales for the month of August. So last month in July we had a 0.3% increase in the month of sales. Now of course August is usually back to school, and as you may have heard me from last month, to watch for August to see if we have a huge spike or not, which forecast was zero point 0.6, and we did have that 0.6% as forecasted. So good news there. Now we strip out the big ticket items like autos and stuff here, and we got more of a kind of like a core of the retail sales. And the reason why I do that is because sometimes they can easily obscure or manipulate the numbers in a way that can be a little misleading. So again, we had a zero point 0.3 back in July. The forecast was supposed to dip a little bit to 0.2, and we had that 0.3%. So good overall numbers on retail sales, better than expected, or met important price index. So back in July, we had prices dropped about 0.3%. The imports are coming in. Forecast was supposed to be negative 0.1, and they came in at 0.9. So very close to where the forecast came in at. So basic cost of goods coming in is less expensive for consumers. That helps our inflationary numbers, so we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that. Consumer sentiment, we had 82.5% or 82.5 on the index rating back in August. Forecast for September is 83.8, so it's supposed to come up a little bit, and it jumped up quite a bit, about 2.1% or 2.1. So good overall numbers right there. Business inventories is something we like to keep an eye on because this could be some insight as to jobs numbers that could be coming up. So back in June, we had a 0.4% increase in business inventories. The forecast was supposed to continue, and it did. So we met those expectations. So across the board, 0.4%. So good numbers over there. So it looks like we could be growing at a modest pace, continuing that modest pace on the job numbers. From what this is telling us, our inflation will be kept low because import prices, cost of goods coming in, are lower. People are feeling better about things, and retail sales, we had that spike we were expecting for back to school in August. So we'll have to wait and see what September comes up around, see what that looks like next month. But currently the stock market's down. Even though we had good numbers there, they're still no concern. So here's what's going to happen. You can probably see the stock market moving back and forth. Same thing, to be honest, with the bond market. And a lot of it's going to be coming towards the Fed market FOMC meeting on Wednesday. So they'll have their 2-day meeting starting on Tuesday, and then they'll give their announcement on Wednesday. They're going to be looking for any change in the language, especially any clues about any possible rate hikes coming sooner than expected, because they're concerned that the Fed may become a bit more hawkish and go away from their dovish stance. So look for that coming Wednesday. This is going to be a big news week next week with the FOMC coming in. So we'll take a look at the bond market, and we've actually dropped a little bit. So we worsened a little bit from where we were yesterday. Right now we're about 101.18 currently, where we left off about 101.24 on Thursday. So we had a little bit of a drop right there. So basically what this is telling us is that money's coming out of both markets, the stock market and the bond market, and they're a little undecided as to which way they want to go. And this is creating a little bit of a panic on the market side of things. That will probably come back into play once the FOMC meets on, or after the FOMC gives their announcement on Wednesday, and then you'll probably see some volatility as they juggle as to where they should have everything's priced at next week. Okay, so expect this to continue Monday and Tuesday next week, and probably even the morning of Wednesday. All right, have a wonderful weekend. See you guys next week, and thanks again for watching. Take care.